And joining me now on an NCAA.com March Madness offseason Skype session, Cassius Winston from Michigan State. And Cassius, I put out my top headlines of the offseason, and you were number one. Your decision to return, Big Ten Player of the Year, chance to go back to a Final Four. What went into that decision to make sure you were coming back for your senior season?
A lot went into it. We got a chance to have a really good team this year. It's a lot of things that we can accomplish. It's a lot of things to do at the college level that a lot of people don't get a chance to do. So, that in itself, my love for the program and just being here, that was enough for me.
Look, Cassius, everyone gets enticed. Got to just try the draft process, just flirt with it a little bit. Why did you not take the bait?
Like I said, I knew the things that I got to get better at. It's a lot of things that I can get better at, a lot of areas that I can grow in. I didn't really have to jump out there to know that. So I knew there's a lot of areas I can get better at, and I knew there's a lot of things that I could accomplish that a lot of people don't get a chance to do.
All right, so let's take those one at a time. What are those areas that you can get better at?
Right now, I'm focusing on my strength, my leg strength, my upper body strength, just looking that part, just focusing a lot on that. Being a better leader for my team, vocally, getting these guys to come along too. Just those type of areas that I could take a big jump in.
All right. Things that you can accomplish that you just mentioned. You did win the Big Ten, or at least a share of it, obviously, with Purdue. You did get to the Final Four. You knocked off a number one overall seed in Duke, but you didn't win the championship. I'm guessing, but you tell me, what's that other thing that you still could accomplish?
A lot, individually and as a team, just getting to that next step. We got to a Final Four. Winning it all is going to be a big, big goal for us. Winning 3 Big Ten titles, not a lot of people get to say they do that. It's just a lot of things that's still up there that we can do to just leave our mark on this program.
All right, here's what's crazy, Cassius. If I told the young Cassius, the one coming in as a freshman, that as a senior, he would be one of the players mentioned as the preseason National Player of the Year going into his senior season, what would that young freshman in Michigan State have told me?
I wouldn't believe you. Just being in this situation, it was kind of far-fetched. I just wasn't in my vision. Just constantly working, constantly getting better, and now here we are.
All right, so let's look at this team. Aaron Henry back, Xavier Tillman back, Joshua Langford, we assume, will be healthy. You're obviously back. Pretty much the only guys you're losing are Kenny Goins. I mean, still big pieces, but Goins, Matt McQuaid, and Nick Ward. From what you've seen and what you know is coming in, how would you look at the way this team will develop in terms of being a team that could compete not just for the Big Ten, but for the national championship?
I think we got a good group. A lot of people will still have that chip on their shoulders. Josh has to prove himself. X still has to prove himself. Henny has to prove himself. A lot of guys going to have to step up. Marcus Bingham, Gabe Brown, dudes like that who have a chance, and our opportunity to step up in a bigger role. And, they've been putting their work in. There's going to be a good summer. The freshmen are going to come in, and they got time to grow. They don't have to try to fill in anybody's space from the jump. They got time to grow and get better. That makes for a good team.
I mean, you did get to the national championship game. You did knock off Duke. You ended up losing to Texas Tech in the national semifinal. As you look back to look forward, what was maybe missing, that one final piece that maybe wasn't there in Minnesota that could have maybe gotten you guys to the national championship game and a potential title?
I think just the final push, just a couple of guys just having a little bit more left in the tank. I feel like we were running low last year. I think this year we're going to be a deeper team, a lot more options, and that's going to help us deeper in the tournament. You
say that. You never said it then. I'm just curious now, how tired were you? Because you had to shoulder a lot of that responsibility.
Yeah, I was pretty tired once it was all done. We gave it all we had. We fought every game. So proud of the team, proud of the things that we accomplished. It felt a little good just to sit back a little bit and just look back on it for a little while.
All right, so you got the summer ahead. You're going to be in workouts and all that. Since that Final Four, what's this group been like in terms of just you mentioned the edge, but in the quick workouts that you guys maybe have had, what's that attitude and that atmosphere been like in the gym?
Oh man, it's great. Everybody's motivated. We got a little taste, and that's not enough for us. We got a little taste of it, and we want it all. So everybody's working. Everybody's putting everything they got into this season right here.
And lastly, Cassius, I know you guys have an edge and you're hungry, but you're going to probably be the preseason number one. How will this group handle those kind of expectations?
I think we're going to do pretty well just because, nobody individually, nobody on our team has the hype. Nobody on our team are, high NBA draft picks or anything like that right now. So I think we all still have something to prove. We might be preseason number one, but people still might look at us as they don't deserve that. So we're going to go out there and, play our game, get better and better each and every game, and, keep trying to do that for a whole year.
All right, Cassius, glad you're back. Enjoy your summer. I know we'll talk soon. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.